embarrassment struck a nerve. I sat bolt upright like an antelope startled by an unexpected rustle in the bush, or someone who thinks she might have just been groped, and formulated the well-worn thought, this time with unique clarity, that my life is wonderful. And that I really need to get my shit together, stop ruminating on done and dusted past events, and appreciate it. Maybe do some meditation and volunteering, read some Daisaku Ikeda, cultivate a bonsai, smile more, stop being such a quintessential Tokyoite, yo-yoing from duty to destination with penitent expression, falling neatly asleep at every opportunity to show just how put upon I am, and muttering English expletives, in my case, which has nothing to do with being a Tokyoite. I've got it all. Perfect life. Beautiful children, beautiful husband, beautiful apartment. I know it, and I know how lucky I am. I know that any kind of whinging is one major first world sulk. From now on, I'm going to be happy, shut up all my demons and make everyone around me smile. I'm going to devote my whole life, all my energy to it, because it's the only acceptable thing under the circumstances. Given this impending turnaround, though, given that from now on it's going to be Ghibli theme tunes and freshly baked melon bread served with a smile, I'm just going to have one last scream before I start. A bit like consuming an entire bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken the night before beginning the natto and grated yam diet. One last gargantuan temper tantrum, throwing all my toys out of the pram and howling. And after that, I'll be good forever. Chapter 2. Maybe this was when it began. On the Tuesday night when I was thinking of jumping off the balcony while Tatsuya checked work emails on his phone. I love the views from our balconies. We have a few around the apartment, which is on the 32nd floor of a 40-story block that looks like a giant game of Jenga mid-play. When we first moved here, looking down gave me vertigo, and within the first week, Aki had managed to find a matchbox car small enough to push out of the tiny gap between the glass panels, leaving me dumb with horror, wondering if the anecdote about a penny thrown off the Eiffel Tower killing someone on the ground also applied to toy cars chucked off the 32nd floor. Luckily, nobody was walking past, so I haven't tested the physics. Yet. The terrace outside the sitting room is perfect for a cigarette. After the kids are in bed, I can close the blinds and sidle out of the glass doors so nobody can see me from inside, as if I've temporarily disappeared. In immediate view, but far, far below, there's the Hotel Okura, its many gold-lit windows offering glimpses of businessmen and lovers, the topmost revealing an old-school ballroom with glittering chandeliers. If you look straight down, you can see the well-planned avenues lined with cherry blossom trees, shapeshifters innocently green until the magical moment in spring when they suddenly explode into clouds of tulle. A highway pulses across the view like a neon artery, and beyond that the myriad skyscrapers form a constellation of lit windows in the city darkness. Tens of thousands of people's lives, all with their intimate hopes and tics and favourite foods and difficult mothers-in-law. Closer to home, there are a couple of apartment blocks I can see right into, and checking in on them night by night is like an ongoing mute soap opera. There's the family who favour morgue-style lighting in their kitchen, and the empty room further down with a red leather sofa around the perimeter, a lamp always on. I think it must be an unpopular service flat, but Tatsuya is convinced it's the holding pen of a high-class brothel. Near the top, there's the apartment of interchangeable Westerners, forever showering and getting ready to go out, and below that the man in the suit who comes in late and haggard during the week, then sits out naked on his balcony on Sunday morning. I love that the roar of the traffic and the chattering voices, relative chatter, has to be said. This is a very well-heeled neighbourhood, and even on the ground people converse in hushed tones. Dims to a comforting background swish this high up, almost like the sound of the sea. The stars feel so close and the ground so far away that I can kid myself I'm poised halfway between the two. The first drag of the cigarette, the cooling in my veins, the kick of an ice-cold shochu, and the non-judgmental